It's a great fall day here in the town of Avon. I happen to be at Miller Foods in Almost Pride, sitting at the dining room table of Auntie Cal.
Hello.
Who is what's your title here, Cal? Chief Executive Officer?
She is our CEO, and we call her also our Chief Energy Officer. She
Woohoo!
Energy.
And with Auntie Cal is her niece, Capri.
Yes.
Right? And your title is President.
President.
Awesome, President.
And you are two of the fourth generation family-owned business. Is that not correct?
We are. Absolutely.
So tell us a little bit how your business started.
Well, you can see the fields out there, Kev. And when I was a kid, we raised 14,000 turkeys. Our business started in 1950. My parents came up from Terryville and started farming. Started upstairs where our lunchroom is. We used to raise chickens and eggs, and then progressed into turkeys. Our neighbor worked for Worthmore Feed, and that's how we got in the turkey business. Government changed regulations. You were in the government, so you know how things change.
Right.
And so we got out of raising and into USDA for processing due to the USDA regulations, and became a food service distributor. And short story is, over the last 50 years, from food, we went into a natural raw pet food. Capri's mother, my sister Sandy, had a sick dog, and at the time people were coming in and buying our bones and vegetables. We sell to clubs and caterers, so we had all of the cards in place, and we really care about healthy, good products for our family and our furry family members, and that's how Almost Pride came about.
That's fantastic. You know, I always thought that why would you, everybody treats their pets like they're part of the family, but yet when it comes to feeding, a lot of people will go to the grocery store and buy the cheapest thing on the shelf.
You have a very good point, exactly. Because you know why? You have a choice what you can eat, and your pets don't.
Right.
So you have to rethink your pet. People will spend thousands of dollars on dogs, designers of dogs, and so on. And you're right, they will feed the least expensive. Would you feed your kids artificial stuff all the time?
I think the change, though, you're really seeing that with the way that things are changing with ourselves and our pets, but people care about their pets like they're a family member,
right.
You know.
Sure.
Right? We know that, and it's important, and people are getting more educated. It gives us an opportunity to educate. We have Jan, who works with us. She's amazing. She has been in the pet food world a long time, and with Fidelco, and she cares about pets, and she helps to educate. We really treat it as an opportunity to educate, just like we do with our turkeys and our family farm and all of that. It's just people are really focused on that now, and I think it's healthy, it's good, and people care, and they want to treat themselves, their kids, their pets in a way, because they're all family members.
Well, we're going to have the audience give the unique opportunity to, we're going to take them on a tour of the facility in a little bit of time, and they're going to actually see how the product is made, that they'll be able to feed to their dogs and
cats.
Your animals are going to love it, and cats too.
And cats.
And cats too.
Yes,
but
no additives.
You have a big event coming up pretty soon, and I know I've been here. It's one of my favorite times of the year. And let's tell everybody you're located in the corner of West Avon Road and Arch Road in the town of Avon, right?
Right across
what's your
from St.
official
Anne's.
address?
308 Arch Road in Avon. So right next to St. Anne's Church, across the way, the Governor's Horse Guard, as we know, it's the oldest cavalry in the country. It's beautiful. Come on out. We love to have people come visit, share our tradition. We call it Experience Tradition here at Miller Foods, and we love them to come out with generations, 4 generations of family members come out. We've got this great family. They call in their turkey order first. They bring out their grandkids now. They all have hats, turkey hats. It's a lot of fun. But
it's
that's
family
what we
tradition.
do this time of year.
So November 22nd, the landscape's going to change a little bit on the property. Tell us what's going to happen on November 22nd.
Go ahead, Auntie Cal.
Cooking demonstrations. We've got taste testing. You'll be coming when you come into our tent, and the public is welcome. Everyone is welcome to come in, even if you're not buying a turkey, or check out what we have and do some taste testing along the way. You'll come in, you get a little cider, you'll be able to get your produce. We do local things from the pick and patch, some of the products. And
Palmetto, we've got a whole bunch of locals.
Yeah, Palmetto ice cream with the delicious pies we sell. What's better than that? Turkey.
You will not go disappointed, because I tell you, when we came down here, my wife and I came, and you had your red, I don't know if it was garlic potatoes or the
Oh,
mashed
Yeah,
potatoes.
you're going to have
She
those
said
for
to
lunch
me,
today.
we are not making potatoes anymore at the house for
That's it.
Thanksgiving. We're buying them here
Yes.
and we're bringing them home.
So
And-
just want to point out something really fun this year. We call it our little campaign, Birds Are Flying. So we introduced MillerFoodsOnline.com. So if you are not going to be in the area or you want to send something special to someone, you can actually send our fresh turkey. And we've got some great
2 days
spices.
anywhere in the country.
Anywhere in the country. So
And
it's
you-
really, really fun.
You have a name for turkey I've never heard of before, or the expression. Tell people about your turkey-ease.
Turkeys.
Turkeys, semi-boneless. We leave the wings on and drumsticks. The chest cage comes out, so I've just got one for us for lunch roasting, and it cooks in almost half the time and carves so easy. And you can stuff it as well.
So people buy it just like that. If they
Just
come
like
on
that.
November
Right,
22nd,
just like that.
they can
We
take
need to
away.
order
them
ahead.
Order ahead of time.
Order
Right.
ahead.
On what's the website again? They order it.
MillerFoodsOnline.com.
MillerFoodsOnline.com.
Reserve your
Yeah.
bird.
Reserve your bird.
And also throughout the year, because we have our website for Miller Foods, you can order those. We do, so you can have the whole variety with it. But not only that, throughout the year with Almost Pride and Opa's Pet Treats. So if you want to mail one of your cousins, or you always exchange gifts, you want something special, almostpride.com, and you can have your pet treats mailed all over the country.
You have a retail store here on site too.
Yes.
So if somebody wants to come in
Absolutely.
and buy a farm fresh turkey during the season, they can get it right
course.
now. But then it'll be frozen, obviously, in the
Right.
off years.
Exactly.
But what are the hours for your retail store?
So we are open 7 days now. So we determined that, there's people would love to visit us. People work during the week. It's hard to get people to come by. We're open till 6 during the weekdays and 9 to 1 on Saturday and Sunday. So it gives people an opportunity to stop by. But back to the pet food. So it's amazing. So when you go into our market, which has been the market for many years, but you can get all of our fresh pet food. It's fresh frozen. We manufacture it right here in Avon, which is quite the feat. So, and it goes all across the country, but you can get it right here. And then also you can get it online. So I think it goes back to what we were talking about, and even generationally, the way consumers are now, and people love to stop by, yes, but not everyone. We have people locally from Avon and beyond that order all across the country our pet food now, and we're able to get that out. So this 4th generation really has helped us to expand in terms of what that looks like and how they bring a whole nother level. So the family business is very important. Generationally, we're Aunt and I talk about how lucky we are. Who gets to have their kids work with them and really want to be here and participate?
Especially when you like them.
It's quite
It's the truth.
It's
No,
really-
it
You
is
have to
true.
like each other if you spend so much time together.
Yeah,
Sure
but
do.
still,
Sure.
it makes it
Yeah.
extra special with that.
No,
But,
it's just nice
But
to
you
have everybody
think about
together.
it. Think about a business staying in business for 50 years. Think of the changes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Going from picking the eggs out of the little egg
1950.
chicken. Yeah, we'd take one egg. We've got scales. You put the egg on the scale. You put everything by hand. Hey, Mrs. Jones, I got your 2 dozen of large eggs. Hey, Mrs. Briganti, put them on the, washer in the entryway. To what's happened and how many we've reinvented ourselves. This is about our 5th reinvention, to stay with the times, to change, to be flexible. You can't be rigid in this day and age.
Right.
You have to out of the box think.
Well, times have changed, because I noticed that in your parking lot you have a designated spot for the USDEA. So
Yeah,
they actually come in
USDA,
and make
yeah.
sure that
Yes.
your food is held up to the standards.
He's here every day.
Here every day.
Every day, yeah, which is unique to, there's very few USDA inspected facilities left within the state because of the rigid guidelines and
The high quality of
volume.
We
High
like
quality.
it. We're
you do.
actually thankful that they're here
Sure.
because it really keeps everything in line, and people really
Peace of
they
mind
know.
for your
Peace of
customers to
mind.
know that this is a
Exactly.
reputable place to
Right.
go and
Exactly.
feed my family and my animals.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And our
yeah.
pet food is human grade quality as well.
Right.
So, which is interesting.
Well, let's go outside and take
Great.
a look.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks.
Well, everybody, you got to meet the 2nd and 3rd generation with Auntie Cal and Capri inside the house, and they just served one of the best Thanksgiving meals I've had in a very, very long time. Very thankful of that. But now we're going to go inside the manufacturing plant and meet the 4th generation. We're going to meet Adam inside, who is Capri's son, and he's going to take us on the tour inside of the manufacturing facility. We're here in the retail store of Miller's Food in Oma's Pride. And with me is the 4th generation of business owners. Adam, pleasure to meet you, sir.
Nice to see you.
And if you will, let's just go on in, take a tour.
Good.
Excellent.
Come on. So this is our loading dock. We've got a couple of bays. This was built out in the 70s. This is where we receive all of our products, so all of our raw materials. We also ship out all of our digital orders, so digital is a big part of our business now, shipping everywhere in the country. All our turkeys will come in from Thanksgiving into this dock and then into our freezer and cooler spaces. So this is really the central hub. We have a team of 3 guys that work out of here, as well as a whole bunch of folks from our shipping area. So central hub, all the spokes sort of come out from here. Always a lot of activity behind us is some of our raw materials for the pet food, 70-30 ground beef, all human grade product, the same stuff that you'd see in restaurants and grocery stores, only the best. So this is our e-commerce or digital fulfillment space. Next year we'll do between 10 to 12,000 orders. This is individuals, households, people from all over the country. Business is growing pretty rapidly. Everything from chicken hearts to this is beef trachea, and this is all natural, the best pet food really that you can purchase. It's a huge part of our operations, growing rapidly, something we're really excited about. This is one of our cooler spaces. I think my great-grandfather built this in the late 60s. This is a space that actually, with pretty significant capital investment, will become a freezer space for us. As the business has evolved, the needs have changed. And really, freezer space is at a premium for us. These are bins. I believe this is turkey here that we're working with. And this is, chicken. So this is chicken that'll be made into pet food. This comes from plants down the Carolinas, and we'll grind this up, process this. Again, it's all people grade food. It'll be made into high quality pet food. It'll only be here for a day or 2 before it gets made into our finished product. But the space in here looks pretty full. A good problem for us and a rapidly growing business. We're excited. John has been filling the packages. This is lamb and veggie. So again, this is all high quality. This is lamb. This is different vegetables that are fantastic for pets. No grains, no fillers, no rice. Purely what nature intended. The same stuff now in a more fine ground form that my family's been feeding their pets for generations. This is the finished product here. It's freezing and getting ready for boxing and packaging. This space right now, we've done a lot of boxing. It's the beginning of the week, but at the end of the week, these stacks will probably be about this high. All pet food ready to get boxed, frozen, and shipped out pretty quickly. Product turns over pretty rapidly. We're pretty proud of it. I'm incredibly proud as a 4th generation family business owner to now be a part of this long-standing tradition. We're investing, right? I think that's kind of the story that we're telling here. We're investing in our business, changing some of our cooler space to freezers, expanding the physical plant here, widening our capabilities, responding to what the market is looking for, which is more of our pet food volume. And we're also continuing traditions that we have, like our Thanksgiving tent and customers that we've worked with for a very long time. There's a lot of money and resources going in here, new equipment, training, lots of training. Our technology platform is being replaced. So we're investing in our business and in Connecticut, and I'm really excited for what the future holds.
Hey Adam, I just want to say thank you for that tour. I hope everybody's inspired as I was. You know, you guys coming up in the 4th generation, best of luck to you, and I think it's just wonderful how the family gets to pull together, work together, live together, and play together. I mean, we had so much fun over at your aunt's house today for the lunch, and just want to say thanks.
Thanks for coming. Appreciate it.
And what is your website if people want to purchase stuff online?
OmasPride.com is where all our pet products can be found. And Miller Foods Online. We're shipping fresh turkeys anywhere in the country, frozen turkeys, fresh turkeys, in time for Thanksgiving.
Excellent. So you all saw the retail store inside. And let me tell you, if you can, make it down here for November 22nd, right up to Thanksgiving Eve. You can get your farm fresh turkey, but year-round sales and the thing. We'll see you next month on the Local Business Spotlight Tour.